Today's question is, should you give grace? And I think I'm only asking this question because I just seen a TikTok video of a girl saying that sometimes you'll come across people or you'll already have friends and then they either start setting their boundaries or they're just in a new period or they just have strict moral codes or something, that one red flag and they're out immediately. And I feel like there's so much nuance to that because, you know, I'm not sure if it's people protecting their peace nowadays, but it seems like everything is a trigger when sometimes it could honestly just be a misunderstanding. And if you don't have the accountability for yourself to want to understand that misunderstanding, then I feel like you're kind of selling yourself short. Because it just seems like, why do you always want to be in that mindset of everyone has ill intentions towards you? That could not be the case, you know? And maybe there's a difference in how you look at it. Like, it could simply just be, oh, I'm not comfortable with this person, immediately leave. Or, oh, this person's against me and this is what they're against, and then leave, because you're still putting yourself in that lack mindset, basically, as in, this is a problem, this is what I'm insecure about, this is what I don't like, I don't feel comfortable or safe with them anymore. And that is something that you got to work on personally, though, because sometimes people don't know. Literally, sometimes people don't know. And if you don't give them the grace to that, then I feel like a bond can't really be formed. I'm not sure what the friendship epidemic looks like lately, but I feel like it's a bit scarce. Like, we are kind of just in this fight or flight survival mode zone, but I really truly think that could be settled with just the want to understand people, the want to know people, and the want to kind of just cherish all things. So like, maybe a sense of gratitude has to come from that. Accepting your surroundings, accepting your life, accepting who you are already and the people that come and go out of it, you know. But I think I'll speak personally for me. I don't know. There are a lot of red flags people do, actually. Like, all of the people in my life basically do red flags. It's not even, I wouldn't even consider it a red flag. I don't even know what I would consider it, but how I interpret it as, that's something of their personality. That's something that doesn't necessarily have to do with me, and it's not necessarily targeted towards me, but maybe to themselves, and they're answering something within themselves. So it's kind of something that I either don't acknowledge or just ignore, or reiterate what I'm trying to say so it's understood on all levels. But there's not really ever any ill intent, and I don't necessarily talk to people or conversate with people with thinking that they're trying to offend me. Like, that's just not how my brain works, because I don't think that's necessarily a good way to live. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're you and if I'm me, I value life experience, I value people, I value connections, I value conversations. I want to get good things out of that. I don't want to get things that make me feel bad out of that, so I don't. Because I'm not going to let that side win, you know? So I feel like that conversation really runs deep, and you have to look at all the things that you value in your life to even basically answer that. But I feel like a little bit more grace has to be given. You know, there's obviously intuition, discernment, and just I think those are the only two things. Intuition and discernment. Those play a big part of it. But truly, we just have to stop thinking everyone's out to get us, because that's only showing us what we lack. So you got to think about what you lack and think about what you think you lack, and understand it's not necessarily a thing. You know, it's not coming from anything, it's not coming from anywhere. So I feel like more grace has to be given. Like, there are a few people I used to be friends with, and I think I did one thing, they like immediately dropped me, compared to them doing like 10,000 things that I that I just understood as a part of their character, but it wasn't necessarily good or bad. It was just it was just it. Like, okay, like, you know, and we could either talk about it, like sometimes we did, sometimes they understood, or they would say that wasn't their intention or something like that. But I feel like for me, grace wasn't given. But I honestly also see the beauty in that, because then that means that it wasn't a friendship that I needed to keep anyway. Excuse me. So, oh, all right. Giving the video needs to end there. But yeah, I think a lot of things can progress with a conversation, and that conversation is had to simply understand where another person is coming from, because you don't know people. Like, you literally don't know people in your life. People change every single day, and the grace that should be given towards those changes should like implement your lack of expectations for them out of respect for them. Like, you need to let people just be fluid. And if something really bothers you and you really value that bond that you have, you can either state that, or I guess you can just be offended and walk away. But if you want to give yourself peace of mind, I don't know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, either talk about it there, think about it, talk about it later, or just rewire your mind, basically. So maybe this YouTube video was just full of circles, but I don't know. I just think more grace should be given, honestly. Like, if you're friends with somebody for years and they do one thing and then you never talk to them again about what upset you, I just think that's a little bit cheap. Like, low-key, like, because the person literally might not even know. And like, obviously you gotta let people go, and people come and go all the time. Like, it's okay, but it will always be in the back of your mind, like, what really happened? And you know, it's probably something so silly, but it's like, it's not worth it. But also, if it was stated then, it could be completely different, you know? So I guess it's just how you want to approach things, how deep it goes, how much you like them. I don't know.